Got John Webb with me. John's the chairman of the auto show, and he's a Ford dealer here in Chicago. John, it's good to see you.
Welcome, thank you.
Boy, you guys put on a heck of a show this year.
We're trying. It's ramping up. It should be a good one. That's part of it. I think the tide has turned where people are get the interest, the demand is up, and the supply is certainly going to fill it.
15.5 million cars last year. We started January ahead of last year. What do you see from the show and for the auto industry as we head throughout 2015?
I think the tidal wave is just about up the crescendo to peak. Like I said, the demand is out there, and you know how old the average car on the road is.
You know, it looks like the SUV market is just getting more and more competitive as new entries come along, and now we've got this hot segment of luxury compact SUVs. You know, where do you see SUVs going in the future?
I think they're just going to grow and grow and grow, and not in size, but in numbers. I mean, what family anymore of 2 or 3 wants to be stuck in a sedan? I mean, when you can get an SUV, put all the gear in there, and throw the kids in there, and utilize it for the whole family.
Did you see any shift in the market with gas prices being at a 5-year low right now? Are you seeing more pickup buyers and larger SUVs than you were?
Absolutely. Even though I believe the gas price dip is a blip in the radar, the public is stepping up a notch in the segment that they were looking at. They might step up to the next segment because they know they have a little bit left in their budget because the gas is lower.
Yep.
I hope that doesn't go back to bite the public if the gas keeps coming back up, but you know, it could. But they have $10, $20, $30 a month in their budget for less gas costs, and they're translating into a bigger car.
Let's talk about technology for a minute. Aren't people shopping as much for technology as they are safety and some of the other key factors that were always there for a car shopper?
If not more.
Yeah.
I mean, if not the most. I mean, safety is kind of almost to a point where it's given, and they take it for granted that it's going to be there, which is a good thing. The manufacturers have stepped up and got that, but the technology is, you know, look at kids. I mean, my kids spend every waking hour with that phone in their hand looking at it.
Absolutely.
So everyone wants that to transfer into their car, and I think it's really cool that it's not going to be a whole new format. It's going to recognize your smartphone and adapt to that, and make it easier and less distractive, because you know how that can be with driving.
It was just a few years ago, if you were going to get navigation, Bluetooth, and that sort of thing, you had to get a luxury car. But let's take your case. Fiesta, Focus, both. You can get with turn-by-turn navigation, you can get with Bluetooth. I mean, it's just changed so much. Technology is getting cheaper and more affordable for everybody.
I mean, look at it. I mean, years ago you didn't have backup cameras. Now, I don't think there's a car hardly without a backup camera, and I don't think people remember how to drive in the rearview mirror without the backup camera. I am, for one of those lately, but
my big deal is blind spot monitoring.
Oh, that's great.
I think that's one of the greatest features out there. I hope you have a great show. I know you will. It's beautiful. I love the way you guys laid everything out, the largest show out there. I don't know how you became chairman, but you're a good man for doing it.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Thank you so much.